Room 113. Listen to me, Chris Higgins is ops manager. He is the man. I love going to Maryland International Raceway. I'm on their permanent list. Every race but World Cup finals. Every race but World Cup finals, they kick me out. I'm on the blacklist. All right, listen, Chris, how you doing, man? Give us an update on what happened this year, how successful it was, man, because we know that you guys are pushing the envelope. Give it to us, man.
Another great year. I mean, the fans, sponsors, racers, everybody came out to support this year. You know, we know everybody's kind of have up and down the last couple of years. You know, 2020 was a surprisingly great year, and I know since then everybody's kind of had their struggles. You know, we are just so lucky with the area we're in, the racers that we have to support. You know, all of us with the racetracks that are there, we all try to work together so that, you know, we're not overlapping events. And you know, Royce just does so much behind the scenes that people don't realize, working with the other facilities and things like that. We are very blessed and lucky with all the support that we got, not just this year, with every event, whether it was import, domestic, mixture of both, heads up, bracket. Not enough can be said for everybody out there.
You were there before Royce's departure, during Royce's exit, and then after his return, right? So you've seen the whole thing come full circle. What's your impression of that? How was it before and how is it after?
So I first started announcing there actually right before he sold the facility, so I was still kind of getting my feet wet with everything. And I remember making the call with his last time flipping the switch, which was for the late, great Dickie Estevez. And the iconic moment that was right before the facility was taken over by IRG. And it was a bittersweet moment. You know, Royce took another role on with IRG, a much larger role, and helped some other facilities that were out with some of the directions and things like that they may have needed. And hearing the surprise, to say the least, of him buying the track back was fantastic. You know, we've seen a lot of racetracks have not been able to continue the success like we have, but Royce wanted to make sure that the facility was going to stay a drag racing facility, not just for the racers out there, but for the staff, for all the sponsors we have, and you know, it helps drag racing. It helps the markets that are out there, and not just from with the sponsors for their standpoints for the drag racers that are out there, but the kids that have their street cars, you know, that are up and coming. You know, those are the futures of the sport also. And the blood, sweat, and tears that he's done for 35 plus years now, he's put into that place is very hard to beat. And the fact that he was able to do that was awesome. The honest truth is, none of us knew. So when he told us right after World Cup, hey, I'm getting the facility back. We're like, okay, we didn't see that coming. It's just really cool that he took that opportunity to do that, and we're going to be sticking around for a long time. You know, there's no future plans of anything negative, so we're going to continue to grow and continue to build and continue to make the facility better for everybody, racers, fans, sponsors, and media guys, and everybody in between. That's
why I love going there. I didn't like MDIR. I have to say that. I didn't like saying that. It really messed me up. I had a severe mental something or other with that, and now it's back to MIR, and I love it. Chris Higgins, thank you so much for sitting down with us in Room 113, and that's what's going to happen, folks. Make sure you stay tuned, because Room 113 will be back next year, right? We got a whole bunch of great interviews this PRI. We're looking forward to next PRI, and we're looking forward to another great year at MIR. Thanks, Chris.
Boys.
Thanks, man. Thank you once again, Braille Drag Racing and AED Competition Fuel Systems, for sponsoring my appearance here at PRI.
Hey, I'm Scott with Classic Graphics. We're here in Downey, California. We've been printing t-shirts since 1988. Family business, started in the garage, mom, dad, 3 boys, printing old drag strip shirts. We could print 30 shirts an hour. Now today we're in a 19,000 square foot warehouse. We could print 1,000 shirts an hour. We have 3 embroidery machines, so 8 hats at a time, so we can sew up to 24 hats at a time. So if you're looking for screen printing, embroidery, anything like that, just give us a shout and we'll definitely hook you up.